Hi everyone, it's Barb Roose here, and I have been traveling through the book of Proverbs. There's 31 chapters in Proverbs, so in 1 month's time, I'll be reading through the entire book, one chapter a day in sequence. And I want to invite you to join me in the journey. You can check out my other posts at my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barbara Roose. That's my author page. Each day, I'm going to read a chapter and then share with you one of the verses that captured my attention. The theme of the book of Proverbs is wisdom. Proverbs is chock full of wise advice, of wise insights that help us not only in regular everyday living, but also in godly living. For me, 2016, my focus word is wisdom. I'm actually wearing my necklace that I made. It actually has the word wisdom in it. I define wisdom as knowledge that is correctly applied to our lives. Wisdom is taking what we know and actually using it correctly. And Proverbs shares with us some of what wisdom can do for us. So for Proverbs chapter 4 today, this is the verse that stood out to me. Verse 6 says, "Don't turn your back on wisdom, for she will protect you. Love her, and she will guard you." I love that visual. Wisdom is kind of given the characteristics of a person. In English, we call this personification. And so the writer is telling us, don't turn your back on wisdom. Don't take the knowledge that you have and push it aside. The reason why is because when we use wisdom, it protects us. How many of us have known the right thing to do and done it and avoided disaster? Where there was something that we knew that we wanted to buy it, and then when we looked in our checkbook and we're like, woo, I see that number, that ain't good. And then we didn't buy that item. That's wisdom. We had the knowledge, we didn't have the money to pay for it, and so we didn't buy it. For me, practically speaking, when I wake up in the morning, I know I need to work out. I am tired and I am grumpy and I don't have much energy. And I know in my head that working out will help me to really be energetic and do a great job in just flowing through the things that God has for me during the day. That knowledge doesn't always transfer into desire or want to. So I actually have this sign posted on my dresser. It says, "Do it. The workout is worth it. You will feel much better." The reason why I have this sign is a reminder to help me apply wisdom to my life. What about for you? What are things that you know that you should be doing and you haven't applied them correctly to your life? Is there a relationship where you know the thing you need to be doing, but you haven't applied that knowledge correctly to your life? How about maybe faithfulness? The scriptures tell us that when we're faithful in the small things, we'll be faithful in big things. Are there small things that you haven't been faithful in, that you haven't been holding up your obligation? What knowledge that you have of what you need to do that you need to correctly apply to your life? What about when we behave wisely, it helps us to avoid not just regret, but heartache and hardship. And so I want to challenge you to think about the things that you know and whether or not you're applying them correctly to your life. So thanks for joining me today. If you want to check out the rest of my journey through Proverbs, join me on my Facebook page. Have a great day and God bless.